Hey there, Stampers. My name is Sherry Roth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Alberta, Canada. And today I'm going to share with you a quick and easy card. And I'm going to also share some tips on mass producing. So if you're making multiples of a design. So today's card is very simple. It's a one-layer card, but it's still beautiful. So I'm going to challenge myself to create 5 of these in 10 minutes or less, and I'm pretty sure I can. That includes stamping the envelope and stamping the inside as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, first of all, I am using Stampin' Up's Tasteful Touches stamp set. So I'm using this feather image. However, you could use any image that is kind of tall and narrow. So if you've got a leaf image, even a taller and narrower kind of florally image, that would work as well. And then you want to choose three colors. One of them you want to be darker. So my darker color, which is going to be for the words that will stamp over top, is Basic Gray. And then I've chosen 2 other colors, Rococo Rose and Gray Granite. I really wanted like a soft, subtle look for this card, and I think that does it. Okay, another tip for you is to use note cards. The note cards and envelopes, you can get a package of 20. They come pre-cut, scored, ready to go. So if you're looking to mass produce and you can do it in a note card format, that will save you a ton of time. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead. Now, first of all, another little tip, and it's these little things that can really make a difference. If I like to stamp my envelopes to match my card. So what I did was I went through, I've got 5 envelopes here, and I made sure that the flaps were all at the top, and I know that I'm going to stamp in the lower left corner. Okay, so that just makes it easy for me to grab and stamp when I'm ready. And then I've got my 5 note cards here. These are just the Whisper White note cards, and I will list all of the supplies in the description below. And I've got it ready so that I know that this is the front. So I like to score, the score line is right there. So this is the inset part or the valley part. The mountain part is at the back because I fold this way. Okay, so I've got it ready. I know that this is the front of my card. And then when I flip it over to do the inside, this is going to be the inside panel. Okay, all right. So I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to start with my Rococo Rose ink. Okay, and let's move this onto this side. And I'm going to move my envelopes in here. Got my scrap. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we'll see how long this takes. I don't have a timer on me, but let's see here. Okay, so I checked the time on my watch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my feather image in the center of the card. I'll set that aside. Without re-inking, I'm going to stamp my envelope in the corner. Okay, set that aside. And I'll do the next. And I'm a pretty careful stamper. I'm not a super fast stamper. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I like things to be right. And because I'm stamping right on the card base, I want to make sure that I get it right. So I'm not hurrying through this. There's no big rush. Like I said, this is a pretty simple design. I'm pretty sure I can do 5 of them in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so last one in the pink. Right there. Okay, so now I'm going to close up. I'm done with the Rococo Rose. I'm going to clean my stamp. And I'm going to bring in the Gray Granite. And this time, I'm going to do it on both sides. So once there, and then I'm going to flip it over. So there's the front, here's the inside. Oh, I didn't mean to re-ink, but that's okay. And then I'm going to stamp it on the inside, and then we'll set it aside. I'll bring in the next one. We've got one there, and then flip it over like this. Oh, I re-inked it again, but that's okay. That just means the feather on the inside is a little bit darker. Okay, so this one I'll try not to re-ink so you can see the difference. Okay, and then I'll flip it over. And so that gives you just this nice soft look. Okay, 2 more to go for here. We might be able to finish this in even 5 minutes. It really is a super simple card design, but it's so beautiful. 1-layer cards can be so stunning. Go. Okay, one more step, and that is to stamp our greeting. We're going to do that in basic gray. And okay, so I'm going to take my pile of cards, flip it over so that the greeting is up there. We don't need the scrap anymore. And then I've got the greeting that says, "The good things in life are better with you." I'm going to stamp in basic gray right over top of my feathers. So I've chosen a darker color. So that it shows up nicely. So if you're looking to mass produce, you could turn these into thank you cards. You could mass produce a bunch of birthday cards using this. You could really convert this card into anything. This would also make a great sympathy card. I mean, hopefully you don't have to mass produce sympathy cards. But you could even stamp different greetings on the outside. Or leave the greetings until you know that you need a card, and then you can stamp the greeting based on the type of card that you need. And we are done, apart from scoring or folding along the score line, which we'll do that. We might as well. I know that we've got plenty of time. We are at about 5 minutes right now. So we completed 5 cards, including stamping the inside and the envelope, in less than 5 minutes. Crazy, isn't that? Like I said, it is a simple card. If you wanted to step this card up, you could cut this panel off, add a mat, maybe in the Rococo Rose, and then add it to a basic or a gray granite card base. You could add a little bit of ribbon, maybe some twine on one of the feathers to step it up. But again, if you're looking for quick, easy cards, this is a great design for that. All right, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you are not yet a subscriber, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. All right, thanks so much for watching.